Hi YouTube, Miss Jaja here, and I'm here to show you what I will be using for this upcoming school year for second and third grade for 2021 to 2022 for my second. Okay, the curriculum that I'm going to be using, the backbone of everything, well, for language arts and math, is master books. So we tried this curriculum last year. We fell in love with it. So yeah, we're just going to continue. This is the math book for third grade, and this one is for second grade. Now let me just give you a quick glimpse of it. It has the little part, if you're not familiar with master books, it has the beginning of each week. You'll have like a little story for you to read to them. And after that, that has to do with the lesson that you're going to be doing all week. And is literally just like a page or two a day. But it's easy. It's so simple. And I love this curriculum just because, let me just switch over more. I love this curriculum because we get to add other things. So it's not like one long lesson. So if we do miss a day, we can catch up. Literally like a page or two a day. And we can add to it. Okay. This is the third grade. Because it's a page a day, we're able to add other things to it. I'm going to make another video on things that I will be doing on the side. So we're able to play games or work on other like fun books or read books. So that's why I love these books, because we get to just add to it. And if we don't, it's one of those days that you don't feel like doing anything. Just do one page, call it a day. We're done with school. So these are the math. And yes, I have this one in a binder because this is what my daughter used, my third grader used last year. And so because my kids are in steps, each year another kid comes up and another one and another one. I don't have to keep purchasing these books. So I just make a copy of whatever page they're working on. And I have still the book that I can make more copies for the next child after that. I have 4 kids under the age 8, so. And this is what it looks like. See, now this section is the little yellow part is where the kids read, the rest you read. So it gets you bonding with your child. It helps you like teach them reading, and it gives you these questions to ask your child. And it's just to see if they're comprehending what they're reading. But it's super easy. It is super, super easy. I love it. And like I said, I am adding games and things like that. Let me switch over to the third grade to show you. I'm going to be adding books and games and activities like that, so they can have fun while we're learning. Love it. Now the third grade language arts, it don't come. You have to purchase this book to go with this curriculum. So this is what it looks like, 101 favorite stories from the Bible. You can honestly probably find this cheaper on eBay used. And it is short stories that she's going to have to read. So she reads this. The parents tell them the verse and then ask the questions, and they have to answer just to see if they're understanding it. So I love it. I think it's good. And the reason why I love these master books also is because it's Christian based. So it comes with Bible verses and things like that for them to memorize, and I love it. So their history and their science, they're going to be doing it together. We're going to be working on exploring creation with zoology 3, Land Animals of the Sixth Day. Now, they have other ones prior to this, which is birds and all of this other stuff. But we wanted to start off with the land animals. Last year, we started with the human anatomy. And honestly, I think that book is more for the older kids just because of the vocabulary used in here. It's like, it's huge. So I'm hoping this one works out better. So yeah, we're going to be doing this just because they love animals. And I love these books. They literally sit down. What I had them do last year, which they're going to be doing the same thing. I'm not going to have them work on everything. This is a really thick book. No, we're not doing that. But they will, like, in here, let me show you the beginning of it before I just keep flipping through. The nice part about it, if you're that type that needs to have everything, like, structural, like, everything has to be in a schedule, it does come with, you can do this twice a week, and it has what to do on the first day and what to do on the second day and the weeks on it. So it tells you what to read, what to work on in this journal. It's pretty cool. But I tried it last year and I'm like, no, we're not doing it. I'm not going to work in every single page in this book because then they get tired, then they get bored, and I want them to have fun. So what I'm going to have them do is while I read this book, they're going to be coloring pictures like this. See, these pictures, they will be coloring. They're not going to be doing all of this. I mean, if something catches my interest and it's something that I know they'll want to do, then I will work on that. But besides that, we're only going to be working on copying the verses, and they have it in print and in cursive. And I'm going to be working on just coloring. We're going to, where are you? Pages, word puzzles they can work on, and more coloring pages like this. I'm going to have them color while I read out of this book. So it makes it more fun. They're occupied because my kids are the type that they can't sit still. So when they're coloring, they will sit still. So while I read them parts of this, then let me lift it up a little bit. When I read them, these sections, whatever section I'll be reading, they can color. And I got some magnets that I purchased from that Target haul. They can be playing with the animals, the magnetic animals and things like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the, what is it called? The projects in here. I mean, if they look fun, then we'll do it. But I'm not going to get that thorough. I just want them to get a glimpse of some of the animals, whatever interests them, and go from there. And this is meant to be like for a whole year. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it in a whole year. I do want to stretch it out just because I want to have fun. I don't want to be like, okay, we got to read from this page to this page. No, I just want to take it a day at a time and see. Look at this. This is so creepy, the little baby Joe. I just want to take it slow and see how it goes. I want to stretch this out for 2 years if possible. If not, if we finish it this year, then that's amazing. But if not, I'm not too worried about it. I'm fine with it. So this is what we are going to be doing for science. History, working on people and places, and My America, My World by Abeka. This one is secular. This is Christian based. I really love books that are Christian based, but this is kind of like in a little tiny part. So I'm not gonna, this is a pretty thick textbook. I'm not gonna be using all of it in here. I will be like going through things that I feel like my kids need to know about community, caring for our resources, things like that. And we're definitely going to be going through the biographies, whatever biographies I can find here. We're definitely going to be using it. But I'm not going to go through everything here. We are going to go through everything in this book, though, for sure. But this is what this one looks like. It looks like a school. It reminds me of public school. The textbooks. So this is a pretty colorful book. Love it. That's cute. And this is a Becca, you guys. This is what the book looks like. Now, reading. This is Alpha Phonics, a primer for beginning readers. I love this book. I used it for my soon-to-be third grader, and she learned a lot from it. She really did. She hated this book, but I noticed that this was the book that helped her out. So my second grader, she started this last year for first grade. This is what it looks like. This is the beginning. And the reason why I love this book is that there's no pictures. So they literally need to concentrate on the blending and the words. So I love this book. My soon-to-be now second grader is going to continue working on this book. So wherever she left off at, she's going to be reading. And so this is what it looks like. It's a really good book. I really love it. And she is going to be working on learning dynamics. I love this curriculum. I will try making another video on these books. But this starts off literally from like the beginning, like learning your cards, all the way to reading. And then it has the different reading levels, and it gets harder. Like it starts off with blue, then goes to red and yellow and green. They're all numbered in the corners. So this is book 20. Let me show you the first book. So this is what my daughter was working on last year. See, it starts off with just literally just a word. And this is book 20. See, and it starts adding more of sentences. And this is the very last book. And as you can see, it's more for them to read. Now, she's enjoying these books. She really loves them. And another reason why I love these books so much is because in the beginning of it, you have the new sight words that they're going to be learning. And, I mean, the new words and the sight words that they're going to be learning. And it's literally like almost every word. So as they're learning how to read these words in the beginning, then they're like, oh, okay, I remember this word. I love it. It helped her out so much in reading. And at the end, it has some questions that you ask them. And it's just to see if they understand what they read. So all the books are like that. And I love it. So this is learning dynamics. I will do another video because this comes with like a lot of items. Now these items I will be using for my younger kids. For my second grader, I just started her off on the books because she already knew her alphabets and all of that. She just started on her books. So I'm just going to continue having her work on this and work on Alpha Phonics. Okay, for my third grader, she's just going to be working on chapter books. Books like this, like Owl Diary, she really loves. This is adorable because it's just like a little diary. Books like Hey Jack, I got a few of these. Easier chapter books. She really loves this because she goes flying through these. I mean, I'm trying to do it with one hand. So these are the kind of books she's going to be working on. Books like this, it's Mallory. I got this in Ollie's for like $2.99, and it's 3 books in one. It's thick, but it's just like 3 bucks. And this is what it looks like. She'll be reading books like Amelia Bedelia. I got, if you saw my last video, this was one of my Ollie's haul. It comes in a pack. The Never Girls from the Mist. So this is getting a little bit more challenging for her. It's a lot of words. But these are the kind of books. Also these. We love these readers. They're easy for her to read. She don't feel as overwhelmed. There's times that she's not going to want to read a chapter book. And that's okay. I don't want to get her agitated. I just want her to read. So books like these, I got a few of them of these. Books like this, 101 Freaky Animals. We're going to be doing animals in science. So, and at the same time, while she's reading, she's learning. So I don't want all fiction. I want her to learn other things. Also this, I got this book from the library for, I believe, like 10 cents, no lie. And this is grades 1 to 3, the complete book of animals. And she's not going to be working on these questions. She's just going to be reading things from this book. Like llama, macaw, pandas. Love pandas. So little sections like this. When she's not in that mood, she's in that mood. Like she's like, Mom, I don't feel like reading. I'm going to have her read things like this. So these are just examples. I have sections of books. It just keep on going. I have tons of books. So yeah, these are just example what I'm showing you of what she's going to be working on. Okay, now here, what we've been doing for writing is, what we're going to be working on writing is Handwriting Without Tears. We love these books. They don't complain. They just work on it, and it's amazing. So I'm loving these. I'm going to continue. I've been using these now for 3 years. And no complaining here. So this is for my 2nd grader. This is for my 3rd grader. She's going to be working on this, and this is what the book looks like inside. Super easy. And what I do is the same like I explained in the other one with the master books. I just print out these pages and make a book for them, bind it, and they're able to work on that. She's also going to be doing cursive kickoff. She started this book last year, but it got a little challenging for her. So I told her just to stop, that we can start this off this year. So this is the cursive book that she's going to be working on, wherever she left off at. Now this is for my 3rd grader. This is Handwriting Without Tears, the cursive handwriting book. I just wish that they would have continued how this is, how it has the printing and cursive. I wish it was the same for this grade, but of what I saw, I mean, if I'm wrong, then let me know in the comments below. But this is all I saw for handwriting this and building writers, but I don't do that. I'm going to substitute that with something else, and I'll show you in a minute. But yes, this is what it looks like inside. So this is going to be for my 3rd grader. Now, what I notice is that these books don't last all year, and I have them writing every day. So I purchased these 2. Okay, this is Handwriting by the Good and the Beautiful. So after they're done with handwriting, what is it? Handwriting Without Tears, they're going to be working on this. This is level 2 and this is level 3. And I think they are going to fall in love with this book, and I'm going to show you why. This is what it looks like inside. Hopefully you can see it clear. So at the end of every what is a worksheet, they have things like this at the end. So this is to color the picture, this is to draw the picture. They have so many things that they can doodle, and my daughter loves to do that. My soon gonna be 2nd grader, she loves it. So I know she is going to have fun with this. So this is the 2nd grade. This is the 3rd grade level. It's quite bigger, maybe because they're, I guess, is being introduced. I didn't do Oh, hello. I got the book right here. But yeah, probably because this was all printing, they're doing the letters bigger for practicing the cursive. Look at me rambling. Let me just switch over to this. But this is what it looks like. I think it's pretty. I love it. I love the little things at the end they have to do. Keep them occupied. That is writing. I also purchased this. This is 77 memory verses every kid should know. If there's times that they don't feel like working on these, it's perfectly fine. They can work on this, and I think this is beautiful. This is what it looks like. It has a picture to color. This is what it looks like inside. It has the color part, the coloring part, and the writing the verses and reading it. So this would be fun. Okay, other books that we're going to be working on are books like these. I'm not going to use all three of them. I just purchased them because, as you can see, the grade level 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 2 to 4. I have time. Like, they're not going to be too childish for them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, lacking. And the reason for it is because every time I try having them work on writing and just make up your own stories, they lack a little confidence there. So I just wanted this. I'm not going to work on all of it. I just want to get some chunks out of each book and help them get that confidence that they need. Now this is Write a Super Story. How to write a story. And this is paragraph writing. So apparently this is going to be later on. They don't need it right now. But I did purchase it because I purchased these other ones. And I'm like, it makes sense to get them all together, so I don't forget about it. This is what it looks like inside. They all look like this. And you see, this is for an example. They write part of the sentence and they got to finish it up. So and then it has the describing, which is an, adjective? They need an adjective, then who or what, which is a noun, is a leprechaun, did what, which is a verb, hid, where, and when. So it's going to help them. And then here they write the sentence, but obviously they're not going to write on this. They're going to be writing in their notebook. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh. So I am looking forward. How to write a story. They literally like look almost the same. It's just giving you a glimpse of what it looks like. No colorful pictures, nothing like that. It's just help. It's a little bit of help. So this is what the books look like. Geography, yay. Okay, this is the geography book that they're going to be using. Last year they used the Evan Moore. Love that one. It was grades 1 through either 1 to 2nd grade or 1 to 3rd grade, but it was all in one. So I didn't see any other ones by Evan Moore. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't look right. So I decided just to try out this one, 180 Days of Geography. And this is what it looks like. This is for 2nd grade. This is for 3rd grade. And this is a 2nd grade. And this is 3rd grade. And it's simple. It's just a page a day. You see how it's numbered? 4, 5. So it's just a page a day. They work on that. That's fine. Every day, I guess they'll have to do geography. I'm not sure if I'm going to have them do every day or once or twice a week and then just continue the next year. I'm perfectly fine with it. So I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how it goes. So I'll let you know in another video when I do the review. Now this is by I found this in Teachers Pay Teachers by Jady Alvarez or JDA. I know I watch her YouTube videos. I love them. I love her. But this was meant to be a cut. You just print out the paper and they cut and paste it. I did it a little bit different than what it was intended for. It was intended for. Okay, so what I did was laminate. I laminated all these papers because my other babies are going to be working on these also. We're going to be learning the states, and hey, why not start off with this? So I'm going to be reading them some book. I'll do another video on the books that I'm going to be using, the games and puzzles I'll be using for geography, but this is going to be the backbone. And what I did was, in the back of the cover, I put all the regions. So you have the Northeast. Oh, it's so blurry. Sorry about that. Midwest, West, and South. And what I did here was I put Velcro on it. So it's like a little puzzle. As they're learning, they just take them all apart and bam, just attach it. Or you can use it how she did it. Just make copies and the kids can cut it up and glue it together. But this is what I did. Then in the next paper, it shows the abbreviation of each state. And I did that because this is what they're going to be doing. They're going to write the name or write the abbreviation for each state. And that's why I laminated this, so they're able to erase it and reuse it again. They can also write, oh no, this is why I did the other part. Now I did this part because I want them to write the capital. As we're learning, I want them to be able to write down the capital of each state. And like I said again, erase it and redo it again. And the same, I did it for every section. I love this. I thought it was a good idea. Yeah. So I put like the clear Velcro on it. And I did it for every section. So this is what I'm going to be working on. Like I said, hopefully that gives you an idea because I think this was an awesome idea that I came up with. We did the curriculum, but I came up with this idea. Yeah, teachers pay teachers. I'll leave the link below so you can get a copy of it. Okay, you guys, that is basically it. What we are going to be working on for 2021-2022 for second grade and third grade. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and got some ideas for your child or children. And until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.